Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is MJ Pinky, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about what my critique group had to say about my filler chapter. I'm basically trying to get two characters isolated from the rest of the characters so that cool stuff can happen to them. And I think I was largely successful with this chapter. My goal here was not only to isolate them in a way that didn't feel just like super convenient, but also to build tension to the cool stuff that's about to happen and foreshadowing. So there were a few technical things in this chapter that needed a lot of work. One of them was I have this scary demonic thing appearing here, and it's to up some tension and kind of, prepare the reader for the next chapter where they may be battling this thing. And she just kind of shows up here in this chapter and uses her magic on a lion. My idea in my head, and this is where authors run into this phenomena where when we write something and it's in our head, that's like the only way we can see it, and until somebody points it out that it can be viewed a different way, we only see it one way in our head, right? So I had written this with the specific image in mind that she is breathing magic into this lion to possess this lion. And one of my critique group members, and she said that she was just joking, but the fact that this popped into her head makes me want to reevaluate this. But she read it as the woman's breath was so horrible that the lion just started like freaking out when she breathed in its face. That's not the image that I had in my head, but I can definitely see where that image can happen with how I have this written. So I will be changing that for sure. So this is going to require a slight tweak in how I'm envisioning her magic working, but that's okay. It's worth the tweak. I definitely don't want my readers laughing because they think this scary entity has really bad breath. Definitely not what I'm going for there. So that was good feedback. And then another one of my members mentioned that lions do not purr. And I have a paragraph in here where one of the lions is purring. And she said that lions and big cats do not purr because they don't have the right vocal cords or whatever that like house cats have. And so this sparked a whole discussion on cat facts and can big cats really purr or not. And the consensus was, after we researched this during our meeting, was that big cats can purr, but they can only purr on the exhale, I think, whereas house cats can purr on the exhale and inhale. So it's like a constant purr, whereas big cats only purr on the exhale or the inhale, whichever one it was. It was only one way that the breath can go over their vocal cords. So anyways, these are the kind of things that critique groups are great for. I didn't even think of looking at that because it's been in my head for, ever since I was little and watched The Lion King. One of the lions purrs like at the very beginning of that. So I'm like, oh, okay, lions purr. So yeah, it's important to do your research and make sure that you have solid scientific basis for some of the things in your story. So just keep that in mind when you are writing your story and editing your story. If you have anything like that may even possibly be called into question by somebody, do some research and make sure that you have it right. So anyway, I had to tweak that just slightly as well, and so that was really good feedback there. But otherwise, this chapter was pretty solid. I got my characters isolated in a way that makes sense, and I built the tension for the cool stuff happening in the next few few chapters to everybody's satisfaction. So that was really good. It was a really good meeting. So anyway, that's all I have for this video. I hope you have found this enjoyable, and I will see you guys in a future video. Happy writing.